Alright guys, I wasn't going to do this till the weekend, but we're due a bit of rain tonight, so I want to get it in. Hanging basket, tomato hanging basket, tumbler, tomatoes, not tumbling Tom, tumbler again this year. Put this out the way, got my hanging basket. 12 inch, yeah, about 12 inches. And I'm going to line it with Horty wool liner. I'm sized to fit 12, 14 and 16 inch hanging baskets, blah, blah, blah. Trim as you need. So, oh, I hate the feel of this stuff. It's all right. There should be 2 in here. Oh, yeah. Cause a lot. I got a splinter in my finger. That's why I keep doing that. Right. I'm going to put it rough side up, I think. It's so nice and smooth that side and a bit rougher that side, look. So I can get it in without it snagging on the, I don't know what it's called, rattan or something like that. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I want it to overlap a little bit down here. I'm going to cut that. That's better. Nice, look at that, lovely jubbly. I'm just going to trim it now. Doesn't matter if it get it neat or not. Save these little bits for slug deterrent. Make sure I don't get the chain caught on my scissors. Good scissors, these oldie worldy scissors. You know, I had these for donkey's years. All I do is sharpen them now and again. Tighten the screw up when they get headache. Headache is when they twist like that. Not twisting, just tighten up the screw and nut. Give them a quick sharpen now and again. Yeah, brilliant. That's it. Right, yo. Right, what I am going to do is I'm going to put my little cone in the middle like I did last year. This is one of those, it's called a bikini vase, what displaying tulips and daffodils. There's a piece goes on the bottom, it's 2 pieces, bikini. And what I've done, I drilled a hole in the bottom, 3 drills around the three holes around the outside. So I stick it in there with the compost, and it just waters slowly, and it stops it going on top and slopping everywhere. Got some Aqua Boost granules from Bronte, or Bronta. Is it Bronta or Bronte with the 2 dots over the E? Yeah. So let's get the compost. Good old Mother Earth again. Nice and wet this is as well, nice and damp. It should be quite easy to water to start off with. Don't want to overfill it because I've got to get the plants in yet. Yeah, mix it in there much easier. So a quick shufty at this. Litres, 10 litres, that's less than 10 litres. 5 grams, 1 scoop. Yeah. Some scoop in there somewhere. Just helps retain a bit of moisture. These are different to the ones I've had from the water board. If you can see those. They're grey grey looking ones. The water board ones were proper, look more like silica granules that you get in a electronics package, you know. Right, let's get me a bikini in. There we are. And like I said, tumblers. So number 42, tumbler. Now I want to work out how it hangs, because in previous years I've done it with only 2 plants. I don't want 3 plants because one will always be banging against the side of the house. And when I've done 2 before, it's been unbalanced. Oh, come on, what have I done here, Steve? There we are. So now the hook is coming out the house like that. Yeah, so I want one there and one there really. House is there. Is that how it hangs? Yeah. Yeah, of course it is, yeah. Yep, that's how I'll do it then. So I'll do the one near you first. Yeah, make a little hole. Knock him out. And what I'm going to do as well, I've also got these at Bronte controlled release full season fertiliser pellets. So I'm going to pop one of these under each plant, and that should help enormously. And I want that to go over there like that. And I'll top the rest up in a minute. Let's get the other plant in first. So just about here. Oh, still got this touch of hay fever. I'm sure it's hay fever. I'll do a close-up of these in a minute and put a little thingy up here somewhere. There we are. Don't want to get any in there. Need to bring another bag round the back. Bought 6 more yesterday. I reckon that'll do, you know. Right, and what I'm going to do, I am going to cap this with a piece of wool as well. And for this, I'm using the Horty wool again. Horty wool, garden wool pad. Well, I've got one out ready because I want to make sure it's wide enough. And it just about is, yeah. So let's cut it to a square first. Anyone see my scissors? Let me know. There we are. Cut a circle in the middle. So fold it like that. About like that. I'll do. Ooh! And I'm hoping this will act like a mulch and stop some of the evaporation. Make sure I don't cut the plant. Bad. There we are. Around that in, guys. That should be right, shouldn't it? Well, another mistake I've made in previous years, I've watered it now. I can't get it up. I can't hang it up, so I'm going to water it when it's in place. I'll take the camera in the front and show you what it's like. Here we go then. That looks full up to me. Okay then, so here's those full season controlled release pellets I was on about. Clever person would have done this, but his camera's still set up. I'm using my phone. Here we are. Just pop it in near the roots. And while I'm here, I might as well show you the Aqua Boost granules as well. Here we are, here's the granules. Grey. It's weird, not seen that before. Just so the Horty wool pads and things don't get left out. Here's the hanging basket liners. And under here, which I've got to put those ones away, there's the wool pads. Brilliant. Alright guys, some time back, a couple of videos ago, somebody asked me, I'm pretty sure it's Henry and Irene from Brainstorm Acres. They asked me how often I have to water these straw bales. And I said, well, I put my hand in one and I'll show you how wet it is. So, I've not watered this since I planted the spuds. And there we are. Look, I'm only 1 inch down and I can probably wring that out if I tried hard enough. Oh, there's a potato there, so be careful. Yeah, so not a lot at all. Bone dry on the surface, look. Soaking wet inside. And here we go, on with a few SSPC 2025 shots. These first ones are from Debbie. Looking good, potted up. Look at the size of that. I love the way she's put them next to the bench to keep an eye on them. And these ones are from Carrie. Look at the root ball on that. Fantastic. Into a potato bag and buried deep. Last but not least, the gremlins. Here they are. Kyra at the top, Rowan below, and Olivia to the right there, all pointing at their sacks of hashtag SSPC 2025s. Kyra's a bit worried that her plants are smaller than Olivia's and Rowan's, but they were last year. And last year, she won the individual prize, the local prize, for the heaviest single spud. So don't worry, Kyra. Okay then, and while we're on the subject of single seed potato challenge, remember the 2 bits I threw away? I realised the errors of my way virtually straight away. This is the one that had a bit of root on it. This is the one, a little bit of a cut-in type one. A little bit floppy, but it's getting better every day. So, well, I've got 2 more now. What am I going to do with these? Oh dear. Look after yourself, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next video.